Hello everyone, welcome back to Stoic Wisdom today. The world is still asleep. The streets are quiet, the sun has not yet risen. But a Stoic is already awake, not because it's trendy, not to prove anything, but because they understand this. Mornings are sacred. Mornings shape who you become. Today we explore why the Stoics woke up early, not for productivity hacks, but to claim peace, clarity, and the kind of power that comes in silence. Let's begin. Part 1. What it means to wake up, stoically. Waking up early isn't just about the time on the clock, it's about the quality of presence you bring to your day. Marcus Aurelius began many of his journal entries in the early hours. One famous passage reads, "At dawn, when you have trouble getting out of bed, tell yourself, 'I am rising to do the work of a human being.'" That's not self-punishment. It's purpose. To rise early, with intention, is to rise into your role, not just out of your bed. Part 2. Why the morning is a Stoic's best ally. 1. Stillness before the storm. The early hours are untouched by distraction. No emails, no demands, no noise, just you. In this space you can think clearly, reflect honestly, reconnect with your inner compass. Epictetus said, "First, say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do." Mornings are when you say it. The rest of the day is when you do it. 2. A time for mental preparation. The Stoics believed every day would bring challenges, interruptions, people who test your patience. So they trained their mind in advance. Marcus wrote, "Begin each day by telling yourself, 'Today I shall meet with interference, ingratitude, insolence.' Not to dread the day, but to prepare for it like a warrior sharpening their sword." 3. Discipline at the start shapes the whole day. Shapes the whole day. When you begin your day with intention, focus, virtue, you carry that energy forward. You're not reactive, you're rooted. This is the Stoic advantage. Win the morning, not for success, but for sovereignty. Part 3. What happens when you don't claim the morning? You wake up late, rush into obligations, scroll, react, chase, apologize, repeat. You're already behind, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. Seneca warned, life is long if you know how to use it. But when the first hour is wasted, the whole day feels out of tune. The Stoic asks, if I can't govern the first moment of my day, how can I govern anything else? Part 4. How to build a Stoic morning routine. You don't need a perfect plan. You don't need a perfect plan. You need a quiet pattern that strengthens your clarity and character. Here's a Stoic-inspired flow. 1. Wake before the world does. Even 20 to 30 minutes earlier than usual can change everything. This is your undisturbed territory. No one else owns it. Consult. 2. Begin with the breath. 3 deep, conscious breaths. That's all. Feel your body, feel the silence, feel your aliveness. This is your first act of presence. 3. Read something grounding. Just one quote, passage, or sentence. Let it echo inside you, not as motivation, but as alignment. Examples: the obstacle is the way. Let no act be done without purpose. Do not waste what remains of your life. 4. Write your morning intention. Ask, what might challenge me today? What virtue will I carry with me? How will I return to wisdom when tested? You don't need pages, just honesty. 5. Do one hard thing early. Early's sky. Maybe it's a workout, a difficult task, a conversation you've been avoiding. Doing it early trains this mindset. I do not run from discomfort. I meet it first and walk through it. Part 5. What if you're not a morning person? That's okay. This isn't about 5 a.m. clubs or forcing productivity. It's about starting your day with sovereignty, not surrender. If your schedule is different, ask, what is the first hour of my waking life? How can I protect it, shape it, and honor it like the Stoics did? That's what matters. Part 6. Stoic quotes to awaken with. Epictetus. When you arise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive. Marcus Aurelius. No man is free who is not master of himself. Epictetus. While we wait for life, life passes. Seneca. Part 7. What morning discipline builds in you? Inner stillness, mental clarity, emotional readiness, a deeper connection to your path. The quiet pride of doing the work no one sees, but you feel in everything. You don't need motivation. You need a rhythm that holds you steady before the world pulls you away. Conclusion. Rise into who you're becoming. Hogyufada. Tomorrow morning, you'll have a choice. Wake with intention or wake with regret. The Stoic chooses to rise not for hustle, but for harmony. Not for perfection, but for presence. Not for performance, but for purpose. So tonight, prepare to greet the day, not with dread, but with discipline. And tomorrow, when your alarm whispers, it's time. Answer with grace, rise with clarity, begin again as a Stoic. Thank you for watching Stoic Wisdom today. If this video helped you reimagine your mornings, like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to reclaim their first hour. Until next time, stay grounded, stay wise, and stay Stoic.